Alrighty. And shit. And you're dead. And die. I told Nanny, you know what I told Nanny about Katrina's wedding? I said, Nanny, I'm not going to Katrina's wedding. And she's like, why not? And I said, I didn't go to Braden's wedding, and I respected him. And she's like, why don't you want to go to Katrina's wedding? I said, I'd at least go to a funeral, and I hate going to funerals, because I at least know what I'm going to get. I don't want to go to a wedding where I know it's probably not going to last. And if it does, it's because the religious fucking ideals. I know, she's like, I'm top dog. She's dominant. Dude, your mother's dog is the worst dog I've ever met. Yeah, that's because he had other dogs to rein him in. Your mother is like the worst influence on her own animals. Yeah, Nanny's like, why does my dog listen to you and not to me? I'm like, because I'll beat his ass. I don't have ammo, and I hate this. They don't come down here. Yep, that she doesn't.
You've got an 11-year-old grandson that you need to worry about these two than the two older ones that you've already seen in their lives.
Well, she hasn't really been in their lives, though. Let's be real here. Our Nanny hasn't been a part of Katrina or Trenton's. His fucking your brother's shitty wife. Nanny got mad at me the other day because Dad refused to work for Billy. Billy offered Dad a job, and Dad was like, fuck no. And Dad was respectful about it, but Dad was like, no. And Nanny's like, why did your dad refuse Billy's job? He said, because it paid about a quarter of what Dad makes. She's like, well, Billy said this and this and this. And I said, yeah, and Billy was going to hire Dad up as a grunt. She's like, well, he has chance for promotion. I'm like, he's already the highest in the positions he can get. I'm like, yeah, he could go under like a head. Dad could actually do it because he's the only one who's actually stayed with his company and actually worked his ass off. But he doesn't want to because he makes bonuses based on how well he sells to farmers. Why would he ever leave? Why would he quit that position and go up one? Axel, get away from that. Why would he ever quit a position where he gets bonuses based on how well he does and go to a manager position where you don't get that? Dude, we don't give a fuck. But Dad didn't want to take it because he gave him a shitty offer. Why? Nobody's starting fights or pulling shit, so I don't know why he... Dude, Dad doesn't give a shit. You don't give a shit. I don't see what the point is. Fuck. I hit them with a BFG. I'm talking to myself. I was getting mad. He's on me like Bryce was. Like, Jiminy. No, weird for Billy was too, because he's like, can you give me your dad's contact info? I'm like, yeah, sure. You did. You didn't have his. Yeah, you don't have his. Didn't want to switch to this, but okay. Yeah, Dad was like, yeah, Billy gave me a really shitty offer. And I was like, yeah, it's probably because he looks down on everybody. Do what? And it's like, you have how many other grandkids who are going to college? Yeah, and I'm paying for all of mine. So why the fuck does Katrina get a brag, or she gets to brag about Katrina, when Katrina's parents are paying for all of it? Because they're religious. She thinks they're religious because they're Billy's kids. That's literally it. She doesn't know her grandkids. Our grandma doesn't know her grandkids because she never fucking saw them because of Julie. So she thinks that they're just as religious as their dad. Hey, Katrina is. Trenton isn't. Trenton's not that bad. Yeah, but that's because Katrina's like her mom, nuts, and well, I mean, if I had a mother like that, I'd probably backtalk too. Trenton doesn't dislike you. I don't know what the fuck Nanny's thinking. I think Nanny's just talking shit. Probably because his mom talks shit. I'm like, literally, the one family that she praises the most is the family that starts the most shit. Because she helps. Oh no, your sister's pretty bad. And the way she talks about her kids, especially Kayla, pisses me off. Except she's not upset when she's doing it. I know when she's upset. Yeah, well, like, fuck. Kayla, when she got stuck down or whatever, she was. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. But, like, Debbie basically, like, after that, like, started talking about, like, getting full custody of Trent, or, of Anthony and like a bunch of other stuff. And Kayla's like, dude, these are my fucking kids. Yeah, but Catherine's a piece of shit. I don't think me and Bryce will ever like her ever again. No, I don't fucking like her. There's two reasons why I hate our family right now. One, because Billy's an asshole and talks a lot of shit. And then he acts like he's my buddy, and then he talks shit behind my back. And literally, after the depression stuff, and like, whenever that started kicking up, Nanny was telling on me to him, so he didn't want to come around. Or when he did, he didn't talk to me. He's outside. Who are you telling to get off of who? She gonna bite him if he gets too touchy. Well, see, we had the girls that used to come by all the time that she loved to death, but like, they were two twins. They used to come by, the little girls. They were family friends of the guy I used to live with. Nope. God damn it. What'd she do? I don't know what he was expecting. Yeah. Dude, she keeps getting mad at me because I swear. I'm like, Nanny, here's the thing. And I said, yeah, I swear a lot, but when I'm out in public, I don't. She's like, well, that's disrespectful to me. I'm like, but I live in this household. She's like, yeah. And I said, so when you're at your house, do you not want to be the most calm you are and talk the way you do? I said, I tell everything how it is. And I said, yeah, I swear a lot. Big deal. I'm not a dick about it. It's not like I'm directing those swears. Not really. Well, I'm not. Yeah, but that's because your son is a psychopath. Dude, your mom needs to take a chill pill and calm the fuck down. I've been helping your mom the entire time, and all your fucking siblings have done has been treating me like shit. And I told her, I said, you know what sucks? You've got kids that don't pay attention to you. I said, and I'm your grandson, not your son. I didn't know, because I'm let me turn, a few days ago. She calls him, she's like, I'm so sick. I still think he's a bitch. You. You. And me. She wanted to go to Amarillo the other day to go get her oil changed for free. And I had already done a bunch of stuff for her. And I just kind of gave her this look like, why? Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, you've been down there how many times? And you could have got your oil changed at any point and you didn't do it. Like, and like, she's like, I guess I'm not going. She's like, I would have bought you fucking, what is it? The fucking burrito place. Yeah. And I was like, I don't, Axel! Knock it off! Go! Yeah, he just kicked something at me. Pissed me off.
Here, Axel. Here. Here. Calm down.
I'm tired of him.
Huh?
Dude, I'm getting sick of him.
Who?
Yeah, because he keeps pestering the dog. Fine, but he just kicked that into me. Well, I got in that.
I know that, Bubba, but I'm
I think kids need to be yelled at.
Hey, keep it stuff.
No, but I'm just really sick of your mom because she like always complains about people talking bad about other people, and that's all she does. And she's like, "Don't judge," and I'm like, "That's all you ever do, lady." Getting real annoying when you're like, closest like our family sucks so much out any of them. Therefore, it's pretty. Even then, Kayla listen to hang out with, and she ditches me every time. She's come down like 3 times. She came down literally the other day. But I mean, she's been down here at least 3 times in the last few months. But before that, I mean. Before that, sorry, I'm saying the time frame. Her kids were with me! Fuck her fine now. She said she was going out for a little bit. She'd be back, and then we were all gonna hang out, and then fucking never did it. She did that like 3 times in the span of a month. I was like, dude, I was like, if you tell someone you're gonna do something, I'm not even upset if you're like, hey, this came up. But at least tell me. Don't tell me we're all gonna go out and watch a movie or something, and then bail. Like, it's bad enough you're doing it to me, but your kids are here, and you're doing it to them. I'm like, that's not good parenting. Yeah, your sister's probably the worst parent ever, let's be real here. She's so bad, her one good kid she spurned, which is Kayla, and the other 2 she babies, and that's why they are, one is a drug-dependent idiot, and the other one has a friend that cost him his relationship with his daughter. Oh, something about the daughter saying that his... Oh, well, then that's worse for Catherine. Nanny made it out like it was his. Okay. Then your mother sucks. Okay.
I'm making fish sticks.
Make a fish stick.
I'm making fish sticks.
And that's Catherine's friend? They're probably her drug buddies. Let's be real here. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's... I'd beat the shit out of Cody. Why is your family stuck? Sean, how's your family? Is your family normal? Making fish sticks, got it. Same with Kayla. Same with Kayla. That's fine. You're good.
Oh, well, I just actually ran into him at I did not. I met him there because that's Boomer's favorite cousin. We went to go eat at the snack bar and all.
Huh. Her mom and Cody were idiots, though. I know, she's grown up now. Cody hasn't. Cody hasn't. Since only the stuff was naked. Am I wrong though? Like, Jesus, come on. Yeah, but let's be real. Not everybody deserves that many kids. Let's be real here. Not everybody deserves that many kids. Yeah, but you can actually take care of yours. So that's probably true. Yep. Nope. Yep. Fuck. Johnny there. Why are you still making fish sticks? Ah, God, I hate this fight. Is this the last fight I have to do on this level? I hope it is. No, because I got a boss fight after this too. Fuck. Why would they beat her up? Oh. She'd mean to Shiva. What the fuck? That explains a lot, but why? Why Bryce has been like a needy bitch? Oh, I wanted to hang out with Mary today. Ah. I'm like, dude, shut up. I don't need to hear that 30 times. Why did they break up? Shocker! I knew him. All she ever dates is douchebags. No, he was. You guys just didn't know it. I had him in class. Why do you think I didn't like him? I had him in classes because he was a freshman and I had to take some freshman classes because I transferred to Kansas. He was a fucking dickhead who hung out with all the party boys that were fucking around on the girl. I don't have to say it, but from day one when I knew him, it was pretty much like. That's why I'm like, people need to live together before they actually. Yeah, except Nanny keeps telling me that Katrina and her that's not what Katrina and her husband should have been doing. And that's what they haven't been doing. She's like, they're doing it right. And I said, no, they're doing it the way where they'll end in 5 years. What? Yeah, I know. I hated the fact that both your parents did that shit. Both of your parents did that. His parents did the same fucking thing. Did the whole, we can just leave. Yeah, I know. But Dad's parents, Grandpa mostly, did it. Grandpa was the one that did it. Because Grandpa had a bastard and Grandpa was afraid the same shit would happen to Dad. Yeah, so Dad was like, here, you can run off. And I'm like, how what the fuck does that make sense? You're supposed to be Catholic. You're breaking all the rules, old man. Yeah, and look at what they've done now. Congratulations. Well, it's mostly Richard, but yeah. No, she said it too, but she's kind of loopy anyway. That woman's so drugged up half the time she doesn't know what she says. I still don't forgive her for it though. Dad's like, you should forgive her because her fucking cancer medication's been making her crazy. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's kind of where I'm taking that to. I said that's kind of the same thought process I had. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. And I told my dad, I'm like, you need to stop being a bitch for your mother because your parents don't give a fuck about you either. Kind of made him think for a second because I'm like, your parents have favorites, dude, and you're not one of them. No, not anymore. Dude, Grandma Sharon has straight told me that you fall out of love with people and a bunch of shit. Grandma Sharon is a hard ass now. Like that you fall out of love with people and fucking gave Grandpa the dirtiest look. He screwed around on her. Because there's the thing about the bastard, I know the full story on that. Yeah. Can't be because Grandma and Grandpa and Candy are all still the best of friends. Well, I mean, he's probably good to have thoughts like that, considering the fact Grandpa has a bastard and likes to tell me about keeping it in my pants. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm the one person you don't need to tell that to. Pretty sure you should be telling it to the grandkid who got caught at school on a bus fornicating. Well, Mason's got his shit together now, so he's not even a worry. Yeah, Mason's fine. Mason's got a cushy office job. He lives in Oklahoma City. Yeah, he was. But he's not anymore. Mason and Braden are fine.
It was arrogant to bring the dormant icon here. Her hubris has shattered paradise.
Mason's been fine. He pissed me off a few times, but it was never like anything awful. What the fuck? This is the worst jumping puzzle I've ever had. Mason's like living with a girl, they got a dog and everything, they're fine. He's got his act together. He still hangs out with Drew, but like they don't see each other anymore because Mason works so much that like Mason's kind of gotten his shit together now that he's not around Drew as much. I talked to him then. He's like doing a construction. He's got his act together, but let's be real here. He doesn't have a career. He doesn't have anything, and he's depending on his parents' money. Not anymore. He works for some construction company that his dad does not own. No. Rice isn't better. Are you fucking kidding me? Tell me one thing that kid doesn't do anymore. Exactly, because he does all the same stuff he did in high school. Everything. I don't know, take guesses, because it's all gonna be right.
With the rings fully aligned, the dimensional gate to Earth.
Vape, drink, drug, whatever. He smokes now. Are you fucking kidding me?
The portal. Earth does not
Yeah.
have much time.
He was coughing and like half dying while he was in here with me the other day. I'm like, that kid. I loyal to and faithful to, my friends that I have, they're my fucking friends, and I treat them better than I treat family. But no, it's basically been this. My family's been fucking me over for the last few years. I don't have any faith in any of them. Almost absolutely no faith in anybody. The few family members I like, I'm not even hardly around. And Darlene is not long for this world, let's be fucking real here. That chick's like in and out of death's door. Now that Galen's gone, don't really have a lot to fucking live for. And then I'm gonna have to deal with Jay's dumbass again. And it was very hard for me during Galen's funeral not to fucking murder him. Because despite the fact that I didn't see Galen much after I left, I still visited every weekend and still saw him for the first 2 years I was up with Dad. And Pook, and Nanny. I went and visited all of them. It wasn't until college that I stopped seeing Galen. But for Jay to pull the thing about we're the actual family and shit, like that shit sucks. I know, but it's not cool. Over there. Wants me to go there to go there. What the hell is here? Dude, I don't even hate Sam. I just fucking think he's a hard ass sometimes and needs to fucking speak. I know I can depend on him if needed. It's just, yeah, I don't hate fucking Lori either. But it's essentially gotten to the point now where like all our aunts, uncles, cousins, fucking dog shit. Like Kayla's okay, but like I'm not close to her because Kayla doesn't really fucking give a shit. Kayla does her own thing now, and that's fucking fine. That's fucking cool and dandy. But it's whatever.
The Godmaker is near. She cannot let you leave this place alive. She is invulnerable when she has the orb within her chest. Once removed, her defenses will be down.
For millennia,
I mean, I'll live near him when I move to Kansas City, won't I?
made others sacrifice in the name of
Are you back from
our
fish sticks, Sean?
so that they may in turn
But he doesn't want to
find
move.
Who are you?
Because by the end of this year, Bryce will be out of school, and all I gotta do is wait till all I gotta do is get Bryce out of school. That's what all of my thing is. Get him out of fucking school, then he has no excuse. Bryce done, go out and go. If you don't make it, then go work at the fucking McDonald's. But I got you through school, and I got you through the next leg. What's so fun?
My friend is playing a JonTron meme through my headset.
That is not JonTron.
Oh, that wasn't JonTron? I thought it was JonTron
No.
pretending to be black. Who was it? But no,
That's Eat That Pussy 445.
it's oh god. I want some more mint tea.
His name.
Uh,
I want this on the first fucking slave ship back to motherfucking Morocco.
Motherfucking Morocco. Sean, I'm on the next to last fight. I
Dude, you
just have
should
to
get
kill
on
this
Secret
lady and then I
Neighbor.
can fight the final boss. Secret
You know,
neighbor.
Secret Neighbor.
I'm thinking
You
about
should.
it.
Do it. Like, take a break.
A
Because
cup.
you've been playing it a while. Let's
Okay,
play some Secret
okay.
Neighbor. Let's
Okay,
try it out.
You know
I've
what?
never played it.
That looks dirty.
Bryce used it. Alright, fine. I'll end my stream and stop at this point, and then,
And
we'll
then
play
you
some Secret
can-
Neighbor.
I'll say you can fucking hop the fuck back on there and finish. You have something to look forward to.
I have something to look forward to. Acting like you're setting my life goals, you white bitch.
Yeah. I'm a
Alright, give me 1 sec, because I want to see how much
Most of my
damage
life
I can
goals
do
are
to this
boom.
bitch. Most of my life goals are boom. I'm Iranian. How much damage? To temporarily disable his shield, refill your blood punch meter.
Blood punch.
Oh, I have to blood punch her?
Absolutely. I'm currently cooking my fish sticks.
Wait, so are you ready to go now with Secret Neighbor, or wait a little
Yeah.
bit?
Oh, I'm ready. It's gonna be like 25 minutes.
Oh, before those are done?
Yeah.
This boss might be the easiest thing I've ever had to deal with. Or not. Nope, nope, nope. She's gonna fuck me up. She's gonna fuck me up. That escalated very quickly, and I do not. Well, I'm already about to kill her, which has me concerned. Oh god, oh god, oh god, terrified. Trying to help me, I need an adult. This bitch is almost dead.
I did try to torch my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, motherfucker. Respect the family and take off. Bitch.
What the fuck? When the teacher sends my homeboy to ISS for slapping my ass.
Bitch. How dare you try to torch my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, motherfucker. Respect the family and back off. Bitch, before we come get you.
Before we come get you,
Get you.
as if the thing the guy did was of righteous vindication.
Dude. Fucking Snoop Dogg just started streaming, and I think I found one of my favorite clips. I gotta find it, hold on.
Oh, please enlighten me.
Where'd it go? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know who... Where is it? Is this it? Hold on. Is this it? No, no. No, no, no. No, where is it? There you go, there it is.
Shit, you don't let me get out of the mushroom. I got this fucking engine right here, I told you. Watch out, Carol. Carol, watch out.
Watch out! Fucking AC right here.
Shit, y'all let me get out of the mushroom. Watch out, there's a fucking engine right here, I told you. Watch out, Carol. Carol, watch out.
What the fuck? What is going on in that scene?
And he picks up a mushroom and turns the corner, and I don't know what game it is, and he goes, oh, there's a fucking alien right here, and he charges at him, and he's like, watch out, Carol! And she lunges at Carol, and he cuts up, and, Carol, watch out! I sent it to you, watch it. I'm also on Secret Neighbor, you should hurry.
Alright, I did my first attempt at the boss, figured out I could probably beat her in the next go.
Look at
So,
please look at my phone.
alright. I'll check my phone,
Carol,
I'll go to the
watch out!
bathroom, and I'll hop on to Secret Neighbor. Alright, one sec.